And now we are on video. All right. Welcome to the Root Pill. Another episode of the Root Pill. Um, Hope everybody is well. Uh, Obviously, I don't even have to speak about 2020 anymore. This shit is just like on another level anyway. Uh, but if you're alive, you should be more than happy about that because been people have been dropping like fucking flies left and right. And, I hate to continue to start the podcast off like this, but bro, like this year has been like, and what are we? August? Fuck, hurry up, okay? Just hurry up. It's hot as fuck in here, but man, um, where should we begin? It's been a few interesting weeks for me. As a matter of fact, like I haven't been doing a lot of podcasts anyway, because I haven't been feeling creative. And then when I was feeling creative, I ended up getting fucking sick. It wasn't like anything bad or anything. It was just like fucking sinus cold out of this world, and I to this day still don't even know how the fuck I got that. Because here's the thing: I take my allergy medicine, my fucking vitamins every fucking day. Uh, I just don't understand what my body wants from me. I don't understand. Like I drink a fucking gallon of water every fucking day. Like I've dropped sodas and juice in general. Like I sometimes I still jump back into the juice thing, but like for a sip or two because like it starts to make me feel. I wouldn't say like exhausted or anything, but Uh, I get a little bit more tired than usual. And people drink your water because it helps out a lot, and on levels that you wouldn't even think, like your fucking sex drive. I did research on that because like I was fucking feeling horny for like 3 days straight. I'm like, yo, what the fuck is going on with me? Like, just hard ons, just right out of nowhere, out of nowhere. I'm just like, okay, what? Like, I know for a fact that I haven't had any caffeine or anything like that. It's just that water, it increases your libido. Because I was confused. I was legit confused because I'm like, man, what the fuck? Like, there's nothing around me that is sexually arousing me, and I'm I'm out of it. I am completely out of it. And like I sometimes you just need to fuck. And there's really nothing wrong with that. I hate when people be trying to just play like, oh, you don't have sex. Like, stop it. Stop it. Maybe you need to because you're so fucking uptight. Like, people who run around and just act like just sex is a bad thing, especially like these, overly religious people. And we ain't even gonna get in on no motherfuckers. Like, you fuck. It's either that or you doing something that you ain't got no fucking business doing. We ain't gonna talk about that. But yeah. Yo, I've been seeing some stuff that has been really appalling but satisfying. Is more so the fact that I don't know what's wrong with me, but I love to see wealthy people fail. And it's the minor fuck ups for me because it makes me feel good. It literally makes me feel good to see someone of higher status do the dumbest shit that I know for a fact that I wouldn't do. It could be just not reading or comprehending something the way you're supposed to. It could be fucking. It's so much that just not knowing how to do something that is of common knowledge. And when people say common sense is not common sense, like there's certain things that for sure are fucking common sense. Like I had a chick that asked me a few I don't know what fucking day it was. Do you freeze chicken wings? Do you freeze chicken wings? Huh. Baby, what else do you do with them? And these same people, they walk around with their nose tooted up, looking at people in ways like I can't even really just explain exactly how they treat people, because when you're in a rich area, it's a different world. It's a different world, and I say it all the time. Like, if you throw these motherfuckers into a situation of minor uncomfortability, it's a problem for them. I say that all the time. I'm just like, I always sit back and I'm just like, I wonder how they would be if I put them in a weird situation. Like, if you could just give people a simulation just to see their survivability in certain aspects of life, boy. And it's not their fault, but boy, come on. Like, I'm the type of person where if I see like hundreds of people running a certain way, and I was walking the way that they were, running from, I'm gonna join the party, and I'm gonna go that way. I'll ask questions later. Now, on the flip side, you got a lot of wealthy people, just people in general. I'm not even gonna generalize it to wealthy people, but some of y'all wealthy people are stupid as fuck. I'm just gonna be honest with you. Y'all stupid. Y'all really lack the basic, human knowledge when it concerns like how to handle day-to-day life, because everything has been offered to you. You don't get to use that that muscle in your head, the brain. Not a lot, because it's just like, oh, here you go. But yeah, back to what I was saying. If there's a moment where I saw everybody, like literally a whole bunch of people running the opposite way, I'm not asking questions. I'm just running. I'll ask questions later. And then you got those people who will stop and just ask, why are we running? Trying to ask people, why are we running? Hey, motherfucker, ask the question when it's over. Why were we running? Not why were we running? It's so fucking weird. And like, just use it. Use the muscle that that was given to you for free. A brain. Like, I lack the understanding as to how people can be that stupid. People will literally. Here's one of the things that bothers me, like, a lot. This is what bothers me a lot, and I don't know. I'm pretty sure a lot of you people do that shit. People who don't read the signs on the fucking highway. That shit blows me. There's arrows everywhere, literally everywhere, for you to find out where you're going. Like, how are you 4 lanes over and you're supposed to be getting off on the far left lane or merging onto the far left lane, and now you gotta skip all the way over to the other side? My God, that sends me. Like, there's road rage and there's Ryan rage. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is about me, but like, those kind of things set me the fuck off. I'm just the type of person where I just be like, okay, and obviously, it takes some people time to learn, especially if you're, a fresh driver. But like, it's a lot of y'all that don't even read the fucking signs of where y'all fucking going. Y'all just don't even know, and you don't pay attention, and then you're surprised when you get into a situation where you are basically in Fucksville because you don't pay attention. That's the number one thing about it, and I'm coming to terms with it right now. It's just that, like, comfortable people don't pay attention to their surroundings. That's why they always get fucked over. And it's sad to say that, but it's just that lower class people have to pay attention to their surroundings because they don't want to get fucked over. I've never seen so many people lose their phones, or just out of nowhere, like randomly, like lose it in a place. You're like, yo, like that shit costs them. My phone costs $1,400 fucking dollars. You honestly think I want to fucking pay for that shit again? I just don't. People are just so privy to just fuck up stuff, and they're good with it. Maybe it's just me. I value things or just whatever the case may be, but like lost phones, lost wallets. Like I remember the first fucking time I lost my wallet, and this was about like 6 years ago, and I I probably had like a good $200 in there or whatever. And to this day, I still don't know where the fuck my wallet is. But I really think it fell out of my pocket into, because like sometimes you wear pants that are just made terribly. But we'll get to that, in just a second. But it's more so. I went fucking ballistic. Like I probably walked around my neighborhood for like 3 hours looking for it, because I know for a fucking fact that it couldn't have gone that far. Like I'm very good at retracing my steps, but I know I got gypped. I know it. Somebody took my shit and I had to start all the way over. I'm just the type of person, like, I don't like to do the same thing again. That's just me. If you want to go through fucking the Social Security office, get your fucking Social Security card or your ID from the fucking DMV and all this, I just can't. I already have, like, significant problems with just, like, a lot of people anyway. And then, especially in this time, with this climate and fucking coronavirus fucking crossing niggas out, like, left and right, I ain't got time. I just don't. And that's just me. It is what it is. But, yeah, I just don't see the whole, this willy-nilly, attitude that a lot of people have. And, when I watch them fail for just even a moment, oh my God, it's so satisfying. And you want to know why it's so satisfying to me? Because they learn. They don't get taught enough. So when they fuck up, they learn, and some people, it takes, for them to learn the same thing over and over and over, but it's okay. Long as one day you learn, right? That's all that matters. And I'm cool with it. But I just can't handle clueless people. Pictures are there for you to figure it out. And you're still asking me how to do it. Where do I go? How do I get out? What? Read, my friend. Read. And you'll be. I just read, analyze, look, comprehend, and you'll be okay. But don't ask me a fucking question when the answer is right there in front of you. You bring the bad side out of me. And I'm saying that because, like, right off the bat, I don't know what it is, but my mind has no filter. And I'm pretty sure everybody probably has that same thing, but you got people who will flat out just say it. And then you get slapped, or whatever the case may be. But my mind literally has no filter. And it's so hard for me to just, like, not let it seep out. So I've learned to just be quiet. If somebody asks me a question that, like, when the answer is right in front of me, I just stand there and I just look at them. I'm just quiet. I ignore them. And people have literally seen me do it, and I'm just so fucking blatant with it that it's quite obvious. But they know. They get it. They just be like, oh, this motherfucker, he ain't trying to hear shit. Like, did I say something stupid? I'm the type of person where I will stand there wherever I am and watch you figure it out. I will stand there like I'm watching fucking National Geographic and fucking narrating something. I'll be like, look at this motherfucker. Yep. Oh, you finally did it. You finally did it. Oh my God. I will literally, like, look at this idiot in his natural habitat, trying to find a way to get into the door. Very interesting. He stares at the picture. It says go the other way. He looks the opposite way. knowing that the picture said go the other way. What is he doing? Oh, he finally figured it out. I think he's going. He asks the question, is this the way to get in? No shit. Right? No shit. But, man, these people, bro, they send me. People in general send me, but like when you stupid, it puts me in it just puts me in another world. I can't handle it because like I work so hard not to be put in a situation where I'm looking like a dumbass. And maybe it's an insecurity that I have that I continuously try to, make sure that I'm not in a position of a dumbass. But I'm humble enough to be like, oh shit, I fucked up. You got these people that will fucking literally they will flat out do something stupid. And I don't know what it is, but they'll like flat out swear they didn't do anything fucking just batshit stupid. Like they'll I'm trying to find one particular instance where I saw someone do something just like straight up from the book of dumbassery and swear that they were in the right. Like I've seen people hit their head on like I'm trying to remember exactly what it was, but fuck that, we'll just move. Like I've seen people do stupid shit where we know it was blatantly stupid and be like, why would they put that there? Blah, 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 blah. Why is this door not open? Blah, 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 blah. It's just like, what? Just admit that you're a dumbass. It's easier that way. It's literally, it's so fucking easier to be like, oh shit, like, didn't see that there. Instead, they'd be like, who the fuck put that there? Why is this there? Why don't you have this open? Like, come on, man. You're just stupid. And you have to embrace it. You have to embrace the stupidity. Ain't nothing wrong with it. Just embrace it. Ain't nothing wrong with it. Just embrace it. You gotta embrace the stupidity. But moving on. So I watched, and I don't do this a lot. I don't do this a lot. Like I'm literally an old man. But guess what I did? I watched Cardi B and Megan Thee Stallion's new music video, WAP. And I'm excited. And I saw it on Twitter. I was like, oh, this is pretty interesting. But it was like, I don't know what the fuck they were saying in the video as far as like, it was something that they were saying because it was the actual meaning was a little bit more explicit because everybody knows what WAP means. Once you listen to the song and see where they're censoring what they actually want to say explicitly, you like, hey, okay. But all in all, the fucking music video was good. But y'all hoes, bro, y'all finna have a whole new fucking just theme song, a whole new anthem. Like I'm probably finna see so many people on fucking Instagram or whatever, because Megan Thee Stallion is the fucking ambassador for fucking hot girls now. Like it used to be Trina and Nicki Minaj, but Meg Thee Stallion and then Cardi B kinda, but she was like for everybody, I guess. We all know Cardi B nasty as fuck. We already know. So of course, Cardi B is gonna make a song named WAP. And I'm not talking about the fucking sound effect. I'm talking about, macaroni sounds, I guess. But so I mean the music video was good. It was colorful, and Cardi B is creative, and she's I like her. I like her as a person. I don't fucking listen to her music, but I was just fucking curious, like most old men. I was just curious. I was like, oh, let me see what they got going on, these young people these days. But yeah, for real, I'm an old man at heart. Like I'm not, caught up with a lot of stuff. Like when it comes to Snapchat, I don't ever use the filters. I'll just post some shit and just leave. The filters for anything. I don't use like how they have those little fancy ones where you can turn old or whatever. Like, I'm already old. I don't need to fucking turn old. But uh, the ones where they get the big ass eyes with the fucking cat ears or the fucking dog mouth or some stupid shit. Like, I be saying, I'm like, oh, they have that there. Like, I'm always surprised at what they got nowadays. Like, I'm so stuck in my own little bubble. Uh, but it's okay. Like, I get around. I figure shit out. But the Snapchat and all that, like, I just don't do it. I will never. When I listen to me when I tell you this, I will never subscribe to TikTok. I just won't. It's just not. It's not in me. I don't see. It's just one of those things where I just don't see the use of TikTok. Yeah, you get popular by doing like little weird little skits or whatever the fuck. Like, as far as what I'm seeing, voiceovers from little scenes from movies that sometimes I recognize and sometimes I don't, and that's okay. But I'm not a fan of the TikTok bullshit, and the name is just really set. It blows me. Instagram, cool. Snapchat, pushing it. TikTok, go away. That's just where I am right now. TikTok, go away. I get that it's like the fastest growing whatever the fuck right now, but I'm just not even for it. Like, pretty sure y'all already know, like, I fucking hate Facebook. Like, I've been off of Facebook for a while. Like, Twitter is like the only surviving social media platform that I actually utilize for like MMA or just like random stuff. Sometimes skimming, and then you see these OnlyFans chicks and you like, oh, interesting. Continue to scroll. Maybe like it. Maybe I don't ever retweet that shit though. Like, I don't want like my fucking feed to be just about some horny ass bitches. That's just not me. And honestly, I don't even think they be horny as much as they say they do. They just be clout chasing or something. But yeah, I'm not for it. But I've been recently watching a lot of fucking. I don't like this pause that I'm doing, but I've been watching a lot of MMA highlights. More fucking Khabib Nurmagomedov, and I've watched this one highlight so many times that to this point it's gotten to where it's fucking hilarious. Like, to just see a man manhandle another man against his will, it turns into something a little bit more different than just, oh, he's just brutalizing this guy. Because the look on these men's faces when Khabib lays his hands on him is by far probably the funniest shit that I've ever fucking seen. Like, it got to the point where, like, I was sitting and watching these videos and I just started, like, laughing. It was one particular moment where it was a fighter. He just literally, like, threw his hands up and let the guy just take him down. He was like, fuck it. I can't do shit with this guy. Like, it was just so fucking funny. Like, I just could not believe that, there's men out here that will fucking manhandle you, and there's nothing that you can do about it. And Khabib Nurmagomedov is one of those niggas, bro. He does not play games. If he gets a hold of you, you may as well just go ahead and call 911. Don't even try to fight it. Call 911. They should have a fucking just emergency button in the octagon just when they know for sure, like, oh, this motherfucker ain't getting up. Like, there has not been one time that man has put his hands on another man and it was over from then on. Like, he's like one of those guys, if he touches you, he gets stuck to you like fucking Velcro, and it's hard as fuck to get him off. You ever just had that Velcro that is just like so tough that you just can't even get it off? Like, that's what he's like. And it is comical. The look on these men's faces when he puts his hands on them is the funniest shit in the world. Like, I cannot imagine myself getting slammed the fuck around like that. I can't do it. I will not. I would be so fucking pissed that probably at the end of the fight, I'll have my Glock waiting on him. I'm not even playing. He's one of those guys that wear, when you get out of there, you question your own existence. Did this really happen to me? Did this really happen to me? Did I get fucking flung around for fucking three rounds or 5 rounds, and I couldn't do shit about it? I couldn't touch him, and when I hit him, he didn't move or he didn't react. Do I exist? Because I don't know. I just got fucking rolled in the pizza dough the literal whole time. I was rolled and I was patted and I got marked with a K for Khabib. Because it's Khabib time. The literal whole time. And if you're not familiar with MMA, you need to go and watch Khabib manhandle people. There's no one. And, people always, they want to argue. And then we got this other guy, Kazmat Chimaev, whatever the fuck his name is. He's another one of those guys with a big beard and no mustache. Why do they do that? Never will know. I might know, but never will understand. But if you see a motherfucker and he has like a long beard, right, but no mustache, and it doesn't connect, leave him be. Leave him be. If he bumps into you and doesn't say excuse me, leave him be. Because odds are he can roll you up like pizza dough. And this is just me helping you guys out, okay? So in the coming future, when you listen to this podcast and you say, hey, he didn't tell me about those guys. If you get a bad run-in with them and you see them and they have those particular features, leave them be. Because nobody in their right mind would literally have a long beard like this and no fucking mustache. The shit is by far the ugliest shit I've ever fucking seen. You have to have balls of fucking steel to walk around with a beard with no mustache. And that's just me. I'm just telling you the fucking truth. Because there's no fucking way. If I'm cutting the mustache off, the beard's going with it. That's just it. But these guys from fucking Dagestan, they don't give a fuck. And you see that. And I know they grow there's no way they don't grow a mustache without a beard. These motherfuckers be like, fuck the lip hair. We want to smash. And that's it. So, just so you know, if you see a guy and he disrespects you in any kind of way, but he has the beard, but no mustache, keep walking. And this is just for your safety. This is just a PSA for you. Keep walking. Because you live to see another day. Thank you guys for listening to the Roop Hill. I'm here and I'm sticking around and I'm really enjoying myself. So subscribe to me on YouTube. Follow me on Instagram. Fucking Twitter. All the links will be in the description of the fucking video on YouTube and on SoundCloud. Also on SoundCloud. Please follow me on SoundCloud. And coming soon, I'm going to be on fucking Spotify. I'm going to have my own website. We finna fucking make this shit happen. So join the fucking Peelhead Army, motherfuckers. That's what we are. And thank you for listening. And I hope you guys have a wonderful fucking day. Stay safe.